How's it going? I hope you're all doing as great as I'm doing tonight. Physically, we could put it at like I'll just put it at a flat 8, Nothing bad. Everything felt pretty solid, but, it's been a while since I hit volume like this because peak week was so much fun that I forgot how awful triples and sets of 6 are on my lifts, and my CNS is pretty fucking destroyed at the moment, but that's the whole point of the volume. Take the strength away, put all the stress into my core and my form, and the peak weeks end up being even more fun. But mentally, I can give it I think it started at like a 7.5 to an 8, but I can give it like an 8.5, not 8.3. 8.3 sounds better, because I met some new people today, which is always a great experience. Anybody can, if you've seen the shit that I put out there, I love making some new gym homies. And the craziest part about it is it's like something like 6 months ago, this guy showed up in my For You feed everywhere, and he got like 315 on clean and jerk for the first time, like 18 years old. Shit's like crazy awesome, very fucking impressive. And I was like, all right, whatever. And I'm just doing my normal workout, and just coincidentally, I'm where my parents live at for Thanksgiving, and he's at the gym I go to, and I'm like, all right, time to meet some new people I never thought I'd meet. And guy was super fucking cool, very, very chill. His name's Chris Wilson, if you want to look him up, whatever. But I got to meet him and some of the guys he was working out with, and it was just like, it felt like one of those, it felt really reminiscent to the sessions I used to have back in high school when I'd work with a team, because I don't like competing that much anymore. It's just so much more stressful than it needs to be for at least what I want to do with my lifting. But that feeling of having a team lifting with you will never, it's not replaceable. It's a very personal and driving feeling that it just brings even more passion into the sport. Like everybody will say, if you want to make progress on your lifts, get a training partner that trains very similarly to you, and you won't compete against each other, but the amount of effort you put in those lifts dramatically goes up when you're with a good gym homie that's doing the shit that you love to do. So I thought it'd be worth talking about getting contacts, making sure that you secure contacts with these types of people that you meet in your life, because what sucks so much about becoming an adult, other than the million things that people already are thinking of, you learn very fast when you go to college that people do not stick around, and this is completely fine. People's got to move on and do what they got to do to make themselves happy in their life. But you'll meet people and think you're best friends, just like in high school, because everybody's stuck in the same area when you're in high school, so you're always you get to have those friends for years on end, and it feels like it'll never go away. And then you try to replace that feeling when you go to college, and you find out so quick that if you don't get the contact with people, you will never see them again. It's crazy how it works. And if you haven't gone to college, and enjoy it while it lasts. And again, it's a little it sounds negative, but it is a good thing. It teaches you to move on for yourself and prioritize your individuality when it comes to whatever you want to end up doing in your life, whether it's your social life or the things that you like doing just on a daily basis, like how I'm at the gym. And this is kind of where feelings I have with having no expectations about anything comes into play, because when you just have good conversations with people you never thought you'd meet, and even if it's just one random person that you're like, oh, I'll probably never see him again, it's so awesome what social media has done for the sake of context in our modern world. I know a lot of people hate the shorts and the lack of whatever, I can't remember, but it's just the short form videos that have taken over all forms of social media. I know a lot of people just don't like that because it makes concentrating very hard for people nowadays. But having the ability to get any contact you want without making it super personal, I guess, because it's really hard when you don't have a good solid connection with someone, to get like their direct phone number and then go out of your way to make that phone call or send that text message and meet up at other places. It's really cool to be able to like see like a summary of that person's life. Like it's kind of like their own manifesto, just thrown out with pictures and descriptions about everything they've been going through. And it's always so great to, like, even if you don't have a really strong connection or a consistent contact with these people that you may want to have, you can at least keep up with them in the most minimal way by like hitting them up after seeing what they've been doing. And like seeing other people thrive on their pages brings a lot out of other people as well. Like even if you're not working out with these people or doing whatever passions you got in the day with these people, it feels like you're lifting with them when you see their workout every day and you're like, damn bro, you did fucking awesome, here's what I did today. And you can just comparing, not comparing to each other, but just like showing your experiences and getting to live through those together. That's what builds really solid friendships. And you know, this guy I met tonight, I met him once, you know, had like a good conversation with him. And I don't ever expect anything out of relationships like this. I just do whatever I feel like doing, you know, just enjoying it while I got it. And, you know, but those connections feel real, I guess. It's like, it's completely just unbiased. You know, that's why I say this a lot about the gym. Like it feels like there's not a lot of bias in the gym if you're just working out to work out, you know. It's just everybody's doing their own thing. It's a place where you can just kind of just go forget about life for a while and be in your own little protective bubble until you got to get back out. And it gives you that release of serotonin and productivity in the day that you need to like get that passion going. And just the people that you meet along the way just can make it so much better. You know, humans need other humans to thrive and survive. It's just, when it comes to your mental and social life, it can make your passions so much come to such a higher level of fruition. You know, I know a lot of people will be like, oh, whatever, psychology and mental stuff is bullshit and it doesn't matter. You just got to show the results and do the work and whatever. But I find that having the utmost amount of confidence in yourself and being inspired by these other people that you meet along the way, that can make you so much stronger than any strict program or sticking to the work, you know. Of course, doing that work throughout that program is going to be the accessory that gets you to that peak week or that max out that you've been looking forward to. But being inspired by the other people around you along the way and maintaining your own ego, you know, the confidence you have in yourself will truly decide on how efficient you can be in your lifts. You know, nobody's going to lift at their peak if they're scared to do it or they don't feel like they've got it in them. You know, it's just, it ruins the point of a good program. But regardless of that, I felt like it's just something so unappreciated or not talked about enough. A lot of people view the gym as just more work, and I absolutely hate that, because, you know, like I said, it's a place where nobody gives a shit about anybody else other than themselves. You know, nothing's driven by a hierarchy or stature or your grades or however good you are. Of course, there's always going to be some people that consistently compare themselves to others to make themselves feel better, whatever. You know, you just got to ignore those people. But when it comes to, I feel, most people that you end up meeting in the gym, everybody's gone through some shit that they got to go to the gym and get through by, you know, like, it's hard to, shit, I am rambling so much, sorry. But for example, when I started, I had so much bullshit happening in my life. My parents split up. It seemed like everything was going to shit. I was moving during high school. And for any kid, that it seems like a death sentence. You know, it seems like the world's crashing on you and you don't know what the fuck to do. And going to the gym, and then more so meeting people in the gym who had gone through similar experiences, that had gained the discipline and the passion through these lifts like I did, it brings home the whole point of doing what you feel is best for you in your daily life, you know. And so, as insignificant or small as it may seem, you know, throw the Snapchat out, throw the Instagram out, and like, God damn it, like, you don't have to comment or anything, but like, just have these people on the background of your For You page instead of having like a bunch of useless fucking videos that just rots your brain. Like, that's what's so cool about what we can make of our For You pages with all the short-term content. If you just make it, like mine is literally just memes, people getting hurt, and the gym homies. That's like literally it. And so I'm always having a good time scrolling through that shit, and I never feel like I wasted my time, because I'm either making myself happy, getting that daily dose of serotonin, or I'm getting to see how my boys are doing. You know, it doesn't matter how close I am to them or not. It's just everybody's working on themselves, and it's inspiring, you know? So if you haven't gotten to feel this feeling, or you feel like it's really impossible right now to get social like I'm talking about, start by throwing the Insta out, you know? Post something, you know? It doesn't have to be, like, no expectations. Just throw it out there. It can be like an old lift that you're really proud of, or an old physique you're really proud of, or just anything you're proud of that you're passionate about. And then they're gonna see it, and then you're gonna be like, damn, now we're kind of sharing our lives together. It's cool, you know? I'm doing it for me, but at the same time, I'm, you know, everybody wants that good attention that comes with fulfilling their passions, you know? Of course, I'm doing weightlifting for myself, and I love it to death, and I never want to drop it, because it's just something that I've come to enjoy so much. But God damn it, you can't lie. Like, I love the attention behind it, you know? The mixture of my gym homies supporting me along the way to make me even more passionate about it, and also I love working out in public gyms doing these Olympic lifts, and then people just look out of the corner of their eye, and I know they're thinking like, did this guy just throw that shit over his motherfucking head? Like, what the fuck? And I love that shit. It drives your confidence to a new place. I don't know, but take it with a grain of salt. Do what you will with this information. You know, it doesn't super matter if you didn't learn or appreciate what I had to say, but whatever, you know? You do you, I'm gonna do me, and I'm gonna continue meeting as many gym homies as physically possible, because that shit, that's my daily dose of serotonin right there. And I think that anybody who hasn't gotten to experience that should really try throwing out the Insta or the Snapchat and just, you know, try to keep up in the most minimal way possible, and you'd be surprised at how fast and how much those small acquaintances can grow to be great friendships. So that's all I got. I'm gonna go eat the fuck out of a juicy pub sub and probably knock the hell out. And unfortunately for me, it's Thanksgiving tomorrow, and I'm working out anyway because I'm programmed to work out tomorrow. So I will be in the gym at like 10 in the morning, and I'm gonna be in pain, but that's the way it is. So enjoy yourself otherwise. Goodbye.